Good evening and welcome from the Soufre Mini Stadium. The Semi-Pro Football League train is now in Soufre for the next couple of weekends. Of course, we're starting off as per usual on a Friday evening with a Super League fixture, I should say, between BABONNEAU and the boys from MARCHAND. Of course, Elijah Williams in your company alongside the critic, Tennyson Glasgow.
Always a pleasure to be here. Of course, we are in the southwest section of the island. Of course, if you know, this was the first capital. This was in Soufre. So, a lot of history. And it's, of course, a land to all the major hotels in St. Lucia as well. So, we're in a very captivating place. Very nice people. Hospitable people, that is. And, of course, good layout. So we're here at the Soufre Mini Stadium, as Eli indicated, to take in some Friday night football. Super League action with two teams who are trending in the wrong positions or trending in the wrong direction, I should say. MARCHAND and BABONNEAU. BABONNEAU, of course, in the all-black outfit. And MARCHAND is in the red and black, almost like the TKRs.
Don't go there.
And we know the story of the TKRs.
Don't go there, Tennyson.
Well, I'm already there.
All right, let's try to get through the team news as quickly as possible. In goal for BABONNEAU, Louis Philip, Andre Martelli, Andel Constantine, Davin Langele, and Marlon Nils. They make up the back four. In midfield, Nathan Weeks, Javon Joseph, and Jamal Albert. Lee Edward, he's flanked by Cosmas Cauldron and Rohan Lambert. For MARCHAND, in goal, Cyprian Servius, Javon Victor, Kevin Francis, Nilson William, and McLean Hippolyte. They make up the back four. A midfield of Arthur Augustine, Joshua Leos, who's back into the squad, and Vershan Jerome in the attacking midfield area. It's a diamond midfield for MARCHAND. We have Fisher Charles and twin strikers of Lincoln Phillip and Farad Placid, of course. You'd notice the score is already 1-0 in favor of MARCHAND, and that was netted by none other than Lincoln Phillip.
And of course, Lincoln, prolific goal scorer, well known throughout every facet of football in St. Lucia. Also plays in the veteran league, based upon his level, or his age rather. But we know what Lincoln can do. Likewise, BABONNEAU players as well, but nobody can really stop him. So MARCHAND will welcome the score. We witnessed BABONNEAU getting a victory. I think they have one victory to date for this season. They were very buoyant and really buoyant, wanting to come into taking MARCHAND. MARCHAND as well. Disappointing campaign. We know of MARCHAND can be explosive or having to put two good runs. But for some reason, when it comes to the Semi-Pro League, they have just not been able to put it together just yet. But we're hoping to see a good display between the two, Eli. And can the score increase, or can BABONNEAU come from behind?
Well, BABONNEAU, as we know, firmly rooted to the bottom of the table. So MARCHAND as well will be trying to see if they can get themselves as far away from the danger zone as possible. It's a Super League fixture. There's no relegation here. So, but of course, there's bragging rights. There's pride in your community. And there's obviously the aspirations of getting into the Money League, which is the Premier League.
A place, of course, the players will want to be, aspire to be. But both teams have a tall order if they want to reach the heights of the Tier 1. As I say so, we see Lincoln trying his famous drag, hold up, defender coiled from him for a bit. BABONNEAU wasting no time kicking the ball upfield. But you could see clearly that MARCHAND is camped in the half of BABONNEAU, showing their true dominance. And as I say so, commentator skills, miscontrol, ball goes out of touch.
Was BABONNEAU on 4 points, Marshall on 6. They are only outside of the relegation zone on goal difference. They're on -3 to Miku's -6. So Marshall definitely looking to get out of there with all 3 points. Hopefully a couple of goals as well.
I think they can do so. From what I've been seeing, based upon the formation, and you have guys like Lincoln, you have 2 up top as well. And I see that the BABONNEAU team has 3 at the back. So should they put that ball into the right space or probably channel, we can see Marshall get onto the score sheet. And as I say so, an attempted interception, clearly a foul. But it's just about the players, Eli, concentrating and trying to possess the football. And when chances are created, slot them home.
Yeah, Alvina Francis, the woman in the middle for this evening's fixture. And a foul conceded there by Marsha.
BABONNEAU keeping possession, using every width of the playing field. Searching pass on the right side, keeping good possession. BABONNEAU still in possession of the football on the right side, trying to force a pass through. Not able to get through. It's a free kick now for Marchand deep in their half. Ball still in play. Of course, the Sufre Mini Stadium, the surface is artificial, but it's quite a large surface. You have a lot of time and space where players can, utilize, not rush passes. And I say so, a searching pass upfield. But 10. Good coverage there. Eli, you think BABONNEAU can get on the score sheet tonight?
So far from what I've seen of the game, I mean, we've seen about half an hour already. If they continue along this vein, they're going to be in some serious trouble. Not look like they want to do anything in terms of a dangerous scenario. There was one earlier scenario where they had an opportunity to lob the Marshall custodian. That did not happen. So if they are to get on the score sheet, then I think they need to really up their energy levels, one, and their interplay needs to be a lot better than we've seen right now.
Yeah, because remember it's a large surface, and I'm seeing that they're utilizing a back three, so probably their midfield now is made up of 5. So if they can outplay Marshall in the midfield and get the guy up top to sniff at some chances. Who knows? But that being said, we have a free kick now in favor of Marshall. Interesting location, interesting place to take that free kick. That ball should be coming in for a lot of pace.
And Lincoln Philip firing wide of the upright there.
Bit of a tame effort by Lincoln. Again, I think it's because of the angle. They were not able to get enough power onto it. Very tame shot there by Lincoln. Again, I don't know who's responsible for catering for us, but well catered. Must make mention of the catering. And I saw you had a meal, Eli, that begins with F. I had a meal that begins with T. It was terrific.
I thought it was for Tennyson.
No, man, that T was for terrific.
All right.
Yeah. We do have another encounter, of course, as well. The home team, Soufriere, will be up against Marbella Valley. Every time I say that the Marshall keeper not giving us some sort of assurance, not really showing us his dominance with his feet. Sort of a loose pass.
Joshua Leos back in the team for Marshall. He missed the last couple of games, critic.
That's number 11.
Number 11, critical player for them.
Yes, a very important player for Marshall. Youngster who has a lot of power as well. Keeps his game very, very simple, as I say so. Lincoln doing some terrorizing on the right side. A chance for Marshall, defender, able to get in the way. And of course, BABONNEAU showing a little resistance. But again, you could see once Lincoln gets the ball, he draws a lot of attention to himself, thereby creating space for other players to run onto. So if I was a player playing for Marshall, I would probably, as an attacker, link up with Lincoln, work a 1-2 and see how best we can get a shot on goal.
Did you do that purposefully?
Say that again?
Did you do that purposefully?
I think so.
You said link up with Lincoln.
No. That's just, the manner of speech.
All right. Just checking.
Yeah.
You're a crafty guy.
Yeah, of course. But the linkage is somebody up top has to be with him because he draws a lot of attention to the defenders.
Yeah, Farad Placid is a good finisher as well. I believe he was a leading goal scorer for Marshall last season. Scored a couple of cracking goals himself. So we'll be looking out for him as well. The number 17 is supposed to be in a twin striker role.
Some attention there now. Youngster showing his strength. Good sportsmanship. As the referee was about to show some attention, he got right up and say, play on, Would be a ball spotted to Marshall. After Augustine in the middle, passing straight to BABONNEAU. Poor tackle there.
Yellow card coming out as well. And make out the player for BABONNEAU.
Like you indicated, Eli, we will be down here in Soufriere quite a bit. I'm looking for a hostel actually to stay, to avoid the trips up and down. So if you know of any available areas, Eli, just let the brother know,
Michelle. Just opposite us. Michelle. Check Michelle out.
Michelle.
Yeah, man. AC rooms, everything.
All right. I will spend the weekend up top this weekend, and then next weekend I'll climatize myself, you know.
In the Suf.
That's right.
Free kick for Marshall just about the half line. Marshall playing a very high line though, critic.
Yeah, because I mean, not much is thrown at them. Earlier on, I saw basically every ball except the goalkeeper was camped in the other half, in the half of BABONNEAU, so they can take their chances. BABONNEAU is not quite speedy per se that, you know, that they could break those lines. So Marshall basically trying to improve on the score line. Just dumping that one in the area. Ball delayed a bit. Yeah. I think the Marshall team needs an injection. You know, I watched them play Eli, and like, yeah, yes, they're passing, but I would love to see a little more sense of urgency from Marshall. You know, it's all well and good, yes, you're playing, but I want to do it, you know, do it with a little more purpose.
You want to see them kick it up a notch.
Yes.
Get into third and
Yes,
fourth
yes,
gear.
yes. I think they're always quite comfortable. And then when you hear the end result, it's either they draw or they lose. But you need, when you get a team like BABONNEAU, I mean, no offense, but you have to really take it to them. So come second half, they have doubts. When you keep the game at 1-0, 1-0, there's always this chance that the team can come back at you.
Yeah. Placid there with a snapshot there from outside the box.
Interestingly, Lincoln was available on the left side, and his mind was already made up that he was going to goal.
I think that tends to happen with strikers who, 6 games into the season has not really gotten on the score sheet, so he's desperate to get a goal.
That's right. But if you play for partner, I mean, you would have it in you. Like you said, he hasn't scored in quite a bit. So most definitely, you would want to chop at the bits. I want to say to our good buddy Dogu, you know. Dogu is nervous because he's playing Brentford tomorrow. We understand. It's a free kick to BABONNEAU. BABONNEAU wanting to keep possession and not go long with it.
Ball lost and given straight back to BABONNEAU.
The BABONNEAU team not finding the players in the right positions. Ball just goes astray.
Yeah, this game has been played at a pretty tempered pace. BABONNEAU not really pressing, Marshall not really making too many forward passes. Seeing a little semblance of a one-man sort of press there by BABONNEAU.
Not going to work at all.
Yeah, they need to step it up.
Lincoln with a bit of a heavy touch. BABONNEAU in possession right now. Into midfield. BABONNEAU teammates getting frustrated, seeing players beat their man and not able to.
And they're in
It's called offside. The flag is up. But many a times we see the BABONNEAU players, they get into midfield, they get past one player, they get past another player, and you look for that pass. We're not seeing that pass coming at all. They want to continue. It's going to be very difficult if you have so many legs ahead of you to run past everybody.
Yeah, a little too easy if BABONNEAU to get back into this fixture. They need to press a little higher up, need to take that little bit of a risk. Maybe they think it's too early in the game, only being down by 1 goal. So maybe pacing themselves, but allowing Marsha to play out from the back way too easily, if you ask me. Ball turned over there.
It's a very good pass for BABONNEAU. Good battle effort. At least they got a shot on goal. They just wasted no time if it more direct there from BABONNEAU. But again, we see that is because of the lackadaisical play by Marsha. Just gifting the ball. And I say that again, Lincoln was giving it, doing similar.
Marsha needs to take better care of the ball in the final third. Ferret Placid has a turn of pace. Just need to get the ball under your spell, or you can run with it.
As you say so, Eli, it ends the first half and the first encounter between Marsha and BABONNEAU in Tier 2. The score is 1-0 in favor of Marsha, goal scored by Lincoln Phillip. So we're asking you to stick around. Of course, the teams will be going for their instructions. Let's see if we can see more pep in the step of this encounter. Back to live action right here at the Soufrière Mini Stadium. Marchand leading 1-0 in Tier 2 action versus BABONNEAU. BABONNEAU and Marchand not having the best of campaigns, but it's a game there for the taking. And as much as Marchand has been leading, they have not really, up the tempo that we would say. It's an opportunity to change your score deficit, to have a good run on the game where you can gather some points and play what you have practiced. As we say so, we have a free kick for Marchand. They want to dump this one into the box. Too flat. Defender miscuing. Ball still in the dangerous area. Marchand able to keep possession. Good control. Just went out of real estate there. Good attempt by the youngster.
Yeah, that's Vershan Jerome in the number 7 for Marchand. As you said, Tenor, this game is a little bit lackluster, if you ask me. Not enough urgency from either team. Marchand content to sit on their 1-goal advantage for the moment, given to them by Lincoln Phillip in the first half. BABONNEAU, on the other hand, content to try to stay compact, not allow the score to run up on them. So it's been a pretty drab affair. Hopefully we'll see the tempo pick up a little bit in the second half, as we see BABONNEAU trying to get that one through, cleared away by Marchand. Of course, if you just joining us, we're at the Soufrière Mini Stadium, where Marchand lead BABONNEAU 1-0.
We have another encounter where we will see Mabouya Valley take on Choiseul. And in me saying Mabouya Valley, I always get to throw a jab at Shakes, David Shakes Christopher. And David Shakes Christopher has been in St. Lucia for over 30 years. And he still can't say Mabouya. He says Mabouya. Now I almost say Mabouya. So you know what I'm saying? So, Shakes, I know you're on the stream tonight. It's a good night to you, my brother. As we say so, we see Marshall get into the box, trying to play it back. But the loose pass, thereby giving possession to BABONNEAU. BABONNEAU, the number 11, still looking for assistance, somebody to come in. And again, like you mentioned, they have 5 at the back, 1 in midfield for ball, and nobody from BABONNEAU is coming in support. Lincoln Phillip, his famous drag, still has the possession of the ball, puts it across, number 17, Eli Guy. Very loose from Marchand, giving possession to BABONNEAU.
Yeah.
BABONNEAU going upfield with this one. Here's an opportunity. Number 10 not able to control that one. Marchand back in possession. That's my player, number 11. So Lincoln again. Lincoln trying the drag, gets through. Takes on 1-2. Went down. Referee say, get up and play! Even talte por favor. In patois, we say, levez là. I'm trying to put some energy into this game, Eli, if you realize.
They can't hear you.
I know, but you can.
They can't hear you. Let me tell you, it's going to take a lot this evening, critic. It's going to take a lot. Oh, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. The thing is, as I've said previously, you can't get relegated from the Super League. So when the teams are at the bottom of the table, not much motivation for them when you're coming down to the back end of the season.
Yeah, I understand all of that, but sometimes you as an individual, you want to come out with a good game. You want to at least charge on your players, and because you took a long trip. You've been practicing for what? About a week. Looking forward to game day. Took a long trip coming down to Soufrière. You're up against a team which is not quite on your level. So you need to showcase what you can do. Destroy BABONNEAU if you have to, and you move on. So at least when you're looking back on the season, you could say, well, you know what? We didn't have a good season, but I remember a certain game we played and we did X, Y, and Z, So players need to take responsibility as well, despite that it's been a dull season overall for the team.
Well, I'll tell you, what you just said there is simply on paper. Because according to the table, these two teams are basically at the same level. One in 8th and one in 10th. 6 points, 4 points.
But there's still a little gap, man. I from what I've seen, the Marshall team is better.
A space thief.
Gap the brand. Here we see Lincoln again trying to carry through. Referee having no part of it. Again, Levila, Lincoln, Levila. A true ball attempted there by BABONNEAU. Now and then I can see some glimpses of what BABONNEAU trying to do, but they're just not able to pull it off.
There's just not enough urgency from either team, if you ask me. Passes not stringing along well enough. Passes not being made fast enough. Not enough movement off the ball. Not enough pressing. Well, Marshall probably don't need to press. They're in the lead. But BABONNEAU for sure can't allow Marshall to dwell on the ball. You need to apply some pressure.
You see that we see again, that's about the fourth time I'm seeing that the BABONNEAU players are able to now and then get past one or two players, but nothing after that. There's no end result. If you get past one, you get past two. It's either you have a shot on goal or you look to make a pass, but nothing really comes out of what they're trying to do.
You need to attack in numbers. You need to defend in numbers. Placid was a little bit on his heels, but a little too much on that one for Lincoln, or from Lincoln, I should say.
Yeah, all you have to do is just put in a little injection of pace when you press, and you can get that ball off BABONNEAU. I want to say a special good night to my good friend Jackie over in Marbella. Of course, her son plays for the U20 national team.
She's a Williams, right?
She's a Williams,
that's
yeah.
Right.
That's your family,
that's
yeah.
Right, that's right.
Sarah Lee Williams, Jackie Isa Williams, Elijah Williams, Williams Bakery.
What is a Will?
There's a way.
There's a Williams.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All of you, Williams Bakery.
The Will I Am.
Yeah, man. That's Vanessa Williams.
That's right.
Come on, the Williams, man.
That's all right.
So, Jackie, good night to you, Jackie. We continue again where BABONNEAU free kick midway through their own half. Let's see what they can muster up. They have to go back with it. That's what you look at the Williams again. See, Serena Williams and Venus Williams. They wasn't telling me. All that's your
Williams.
Yeah, man, Williams. At one time they used to have Williams Pharmacy too on Bridge Street. But
I remember.
All eyes y'all. Yeah, man. Williams. Marshall trying to put this one across to Lincoln. little too much there. But Eli, this Babonneau team, as much as they have a win under the belt, how would you motivate a squad like this for next campaign? Because you have to be thinking next season already.
Simple for me, I would dip into the transfer market, either that or try to see if I could infuse some youth talent into the squad, some young players, 17, 18, 19, that sort of age range, that can grow with the team, grow within the team. Hopefully they'll not get poached by some of the Premier League teams. Either that, or if you can, coax a player to come across and join the Babonneau outfit. I think there's a little dearth for talent with this Babonneau squad.
Yeah, I realize, but it's going to be a lot of work, eh? A lot of work, a lot of commitment, a lot of loyalty as well, because players have to be committed to come to practice knowing fully well you're going to be back in Tier 2. So it's a lot of work, but like you say, you don't have to give up with them. Just keep on trying. As we say so, we see Marsha playing from the back, that is. Remember, we have Choiseul up next. Eli, what's the capital of Choiseul, Eli?
Victoria?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if there's a capital of Choiseul.
Yeah, man, Lafargue. It has to be Lafargue.
Lafargue?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
And what's the capital of Marsha?
What do you mean was the capital of Marsha?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Marsha don't have a capital.
Yeah. By Pulbade.
That's on the Marsha Road.
Yeah.
The Marsha Road.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Central Point by Pulba. Yeah, man. Every district have its capital. And that's St. Lucia for you. That's St. Lucia. Where you living? By the standpipe?
I mean, Marsha is something that's unique.
Yeah.
I think we're the only constituency of a sheep crossing.
Yes. Yes.
Anytime too.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. That's going across by the court area, just as you reach by Pulba there.
That's right.
Yeah. Crossing, man.
Anytime.
Mm-hmm. That's what they have to put by shock. You can't cross it. Anyhow, back to football action. Possession to Marsha, opting to go back with it. Again, we want to see Marsha play with a little more impetus, a little more drive, rather than giving the ball away cheaply. And I say that.
Want it back.
Babonneau, press and push.
They need
Press
to
and
go.
push.
They need to go. They're not going.
Press and push. Interesting. We see Lincoln for one touch pass back into the area. Central. Going left. Take on your man, number 20. That's going to be very difficult. That ball going across there. Defending. Ball less ricocheting off the player's foot. Back in possession for Marsha. Keep on trying again.
Roshan Jerome has not looked too bad for Marsha, the number 7. I think he's adding a little bit in the midfield.
Nice little dandy player himself.
It looks like there's been a substitution, though. I don't see. Oh, yeah, he's there. I was saying I don't see Joshua in the game, but he's there.
Well, for a name like Joshua, you'll be any. Yeah, I just got a message from Marlon Daisy, of course, who hails from Marsha, so he understands the geographics of Marsha. Again, Marsha, that's knocking the ball around, quite comfortable, 2-goal lead. They want to rush into it, but at least just give me give yourself a third goal to draw the curtains as early as possible. And there's a searching past the goalkeeper coming out, not getting much onto it. It's a throw in for Marsha. Yeah, so like Aswin Soufre, what's the capital of Soufre? Either Barons Drive or New Development. One of the two.
I mean, either.
Either or.
Be one or the other.
Well, I'm just giving. No. I'm just saying. But I think it's New Development. If anybody wants to correct me, nothing wrong with that. But St. Lucia is known for that. All the districts, within the districts, you have the main point. It's a corner now to Marsha. Your guy Eli, number 7, going across. I don't think we've spoken on the ladies' exploits in the recent UEFA tournament. I think, Eli, they came in second.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Unfortunate though, I think they just racked up too many knocks there, too many injuries in the group phase where they were unbeaten.
So they were thin for the finals.
Yeah, when you have the likes of Shomalin Albert playing in left back, that says it all.
Did she score any goals in the tournament?
Oh, she did.
About 2 or 3.
Scored a cracker running down the center. That's when she played at a regular left wing spot.
Yeah.
Ran down the center, control the ball off her chest and left foot.
You know who she reminds me of?
Who's that?
Gabriel Martinelli.
I'm not taking that for Shomalin.
Runs Gabriel Martinelli.
We're not having this conversation anymore.
Anyhow.
Corner kick is coming in for Marsha.
All right.
Martinelli. Like, really?
Yeah, but I tell you why. Same position, same running style, same thing. Straight
Like run down the flank.
Okay. All right.
She's a better finisher, though.
You think so?
Yeah, she's a better finisher.
All right. Well, let's see if Marsha can finish BABONNEAU tonight. The coach not too pleased. I can hear Alvin Xavier backing out instructions to his team, not too pleased with how Marsha has been playing. If I know him well, he's highly possession based. And if you look at it, the majority of the Marsha players are rushing into their passes, whereas they have a lot of time and space to put in good passes and keep the football.
Yeah, that's the X-Man for you. First, we see Choiseul already going through their paces. Mabuya Valley versus Choiseul, our next fixture, should be a good one. Choiseul in a fine run of form.
And they're near home as well. Whereas Mabia Valley have to do the cross country.
Yeah, that's right.
And you see that I can see the coach for Choiseul, Mike. It's hopping on his crutches across the field. Poor guy. Broke the same leg twice. Free kick now to BABONNEAU. Just trying to dip this one into the area. And Marsha was able to get it cleared. However, foul on the defender. The referee, the lady in the middle. Good game, fair game for her.
Yeah, she's been decent. She's been good. Has control of the game. To be fair, not been that much action to control. Game has been pretty sedate, if you ask me. But she's been good.
Let's pick up something you see. Oh, a lot of people say rather. Why is always to be fair? Why not to be dark? Why always to be fair?
Well, fair as in equitable.
Oh, all right.
Not in complexion.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a dark fella. I took offense, you know. Free kick to Marsha. Goalkeeper taking this one.
The English language.
Yeah, man.
Somebody else might say, why not Bazaar?
All that too, you know.
Or Blocko. Why affair?
Again.
Too casual.
Too casual. Yeah, even the approach, Eli. No pressure. Just giving the opponent ball. Goal kick to Masha. Masha comfortable, not even moving into second gear. Comfortable 2-0 lead versus BABONNEAU. BABONNEAU. Trying to put some passes together, dribbling one, dribbling two, holding on to the football. Here's a chance there for BABONNEAU. Ball comes across. Good defense layout by Masha. There's a pass here to Lincoln on the left side. Trying to put this one through the middle. Try to play in his teammate under pressure. Again, wasting time with the football. Lincoln intercepting. There's a chance. Eli spreading and knocking the pole and coming back out. However, the flag was up in a jiffy. But again, good interplay there by Masha. Not bad at all. Semblance of what we were all speaking about. Passing the ball a little quicker, 1 and 2 touch passes. But got into the area too early and was blown offside. There's a chance for Marshall again. Knocking the bar again. Here's Lincoln this time. Unable. Second time he's hit the bar in less than 30 seconds. Good pass inside for Lincoln again. Ball comes across. Too strong a header. Player is still down in the area. Needs some attention. Player needing some attention for sure. He's staying down for quite a bit. Just approached or just past the 70-minute mark. Lincoln in possession. Ball played towards the right side. Not the cross that he had wanted. Peter crossing. Possession now to BABONNEAU. Going back with this one. Just seems to have all the exit, all the channels well blocked. BABONNEAU not able to get out of their own half. All we've seen is a lot of instructions and gestures. but no execution. Good defending there by the youngster. Gonna be a throw-in now to BABONNEAU. And if you're asking for Eli is doing some logistical work in preparation for the next encounter. Some of you are missing the dreadlocks. Well, the ball in his hair. It's going to be a corner now to BABONNEAU. Can BABONNEAU get something from this? Let's see if he's going to be an in-swinger or an out-swinger. Any instructions? Anybody going to the back pole or first pole? Seems to be an out-swinger. Getting much purchase on this one. Again. After Augustine trying to do too much in midfield. It's a position where you try to keep it very simple. Just keep it ticking. Nothing extravagant when you're in your half and you're leading 2-0. Clearly, it's a foul. Card to the player. Yellow card. Marsha in possession after wanting to play this one back. They seem quite comfortable to a certain extent. It's a free kick almost in the same position for BABONNEAU. BABONNEAU needs to make those free kicks count. too low, not affecting anything in the game. Cross ball, offside. He's been there forever. Big clearance there by Alpha. Taking no chances. Seems that Marshall is quite comfortable with the 2-0 lead. We see a loose pass there by BABONNEAU. They are not trying to make too much out of it. It's a through pass, very interesting pass there, using the outside of his foot. Again, Eli said earlier, he hasn't been scoring. And then when he gets a chance, he forgets everybody else and tries to see if you could craft a goal. But if you look at the replay, you'll see a player just coming into frame, and he probably could have waited a bit and have that player played in from the center spot. Remember, you're watching FNF Friday Night Football at the Soufrière Mini Stadium. Hope that one day Soufrière will find it necessary to rename the stadium after some prominent athlete in Soufrière. Of course, Soufrière, laden of persons who have represented St. Lucia at various disciplines, can get their stands as well, similar to what Gozile did. So I'm just putting it out there, Soufrière. But who knows, Eli? Next time you come around, you might have another name. But for now, it's the Soufrière Mini Stadium. SMS, long searching pass to Lincoln. Lincoln able to get control of the football. Taking on this player. Good tackle there by the youngster, having none of it. Guy under control in production says no one came to assist. Marshall opting to go all the way back. Good defensive cover there by BABONNEAU. It's a throw into. Wow. 2 substitutions. I don't know, but whoever made this golden apple juice in Soufrière, kudos to you. I know, I don't know for the rest of the guys in the production team, but let me tell you. What? What? Food was good, the juice is even better. Ball comes in again, poor first touch there. BABONNEAU, despite they being down, turning and twisting, getting out of trouble, carrying themselves in, too much that is. Possession now to Marchand. One touch passing, substitute wanting to make a mark. Not much time left, about the approaching the 83rd minute. Again, player down for BABONNEAU. Need some attention. It's a free kick on the half line to BABONNEAU. BABONNEAU taking it quickly. Again, not able to put in the right pass, making it stick for Lincoln. It's a through ball now for Lincoln, taking on the defender. We want to open his arms. Good defending there by the youngster. BABONNEAU having a chance to run at the man now. Showed a little too much of it. Good defending there for Marchand. Good through ball. Trying to find Lincoln on the other side. That would be a bit difficult. Ball going out of play. It's a throw in now to BABONNEAU.
You don't call me an extra time guy, critic, but I'm back. Of course, it's still 2-0 in favor of Marchand. Throw in by BABONNEAU on the right. Loose pass forward there by Marchand. Again losing out. Lincoln receiving the ball on the left flank, and that's not good enough. Ball going all the way across the field. Marchand now motoring on, trying to good defending there. Ball won by BABONNEAU. Looks like the guys were just trying to save their energy for the last 5 minutes. Lincoln now dragging. BABONNEAU clearing once again. Clearance turns into a good pass, but ball lost again. Good slide-in challenge there. An opportunity for BABONNEAU to counter, but build up just a little too slow. Ball played through the middle. BABONNEAU again searching. Nothing doing there. Just about 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. I can already see the return of a couple of key players from Abuya Valley as they just walk in past the gantry. And again, good ball in there by Lincoln Phillip. Foul just on top of the box. was expecting to probably see a yellow card come out there.
Yeah, I think it was a card offense. She might have a second thought. I see she pulling out something.
It's a red card.
Ah.
It's a straight red card.
Yeah, it was, to me, just bordering on a little fruit punch.
Orange.
Yeah, fruit punch.
Yeah.
Especially fruit, eh?
Yeah.
Not any fruit punch. Fruit punch.
The reason why I was not going directly for a red card is because he checked back.
Yes.
He did not continue forward to goal.
Yeah, but I guess maybe the severity of it. I mean, she has a better view than us.
Was the last defender.
There. Yeah, she was right there as well. She's right there. So, red card, if so be it, so be it. They'll have to take an early shower. That's what it is. And, that being said, you just saw Mabia get past us. Now we're witnessing Schwazel. They seem to be in a good mood, you know. It's Friday night. Good atmosphere, close to home, no long trip.
Mood has been good in the camp for Schwazel over the last few games.
Yeah, the coach is back from UEFA tournament, part of the technical staff. She's back, so
league president.
She can so she can share some moments with them as well to inspire them. Yeah. May have just brought back some
What did you call her? What did you call her?
Martinelli. Or Martina.
Martina.
Yeah. She's quick. She runs in a straight line. Can pull off a good shot.
She prefers to be known as Lauren James. Reese James's
No.
sister.
Always hurt.
Lauren?
Both of them. Lauren is even better than Reese.
She's better than I told her a while ago. She's better than
Always hurt.
There you go.
You don't want to be hurt like them, you know. You're looking for a play. You had to mention Russo. You know about her? Russo.
Riley?
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah.
She knows about Russo. Free kick now to Marsha.
Just on top of the box there.
Low and hard with power. Come on, youngster. He up to go. Well, the wall did the job. He can pack a real powerful shot. I would go for an intercept drive directly at the keeper. But it's a corner now to Marsha. Not much time. We have a +2. In this encounter, remember we have a second matchup at the SMS. The guys from just across the stream. Roselle taking on Mabia Valley. Opting to go short with the corner. Then that cross in the center spot. Lincoln! What a goal by Lincoln. A half volley falling on this one right in the middle of the box, sending his team into a frenzy. And also the fans here at the Suffolk Mini Stadium, well deserved. Marsha opted not to go long with the corner, made 2 passes before, put it into the area, and Lincoln Phillip with a hat trick.
So it's 3 goals to nil. Lincoln 3, BABONNEAU 0.
Very good finish.
First hat trick of the season for him. I was just talking about that a little earlier on. Elated 40-year-old. Looks like he's back in secondary school. It's the final here at the Suffolk Mini Stadium. It's 3 goals to nil. Victory for Marsha over the BABONNEAU team that firmly rooted at the bottom of the table. So Marsha will be buoyed by that 3 points. This takes them a little further away from the bottom of the table. So first game in the books, Lincoln Phillip in the 16th, 53rd, and 90th +1. And that's a wrap, folks. Stick around because our second fixture will be Mabuya Valley coming up against Choiseul.